Hello and welcome to the podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin, and today's episode 256. And for those who keep on watching me every single day, probably noticed that today I did not show up. And the reason was because I went on vacation. And as you can tell, my voice is really off. And I really feel very swollen because I've been on vacation for 10 days and I pre-scheduled all the videos. And then I thought to myself, I'll come back on time and I'll do a video so I will not miss not even one single day. But I couldn't. It took me like 36 hours to get back home. And I came back with the flu. Not flu, just kind of cold, I think. So forgive me for letting one day pass without me. I hope you missed me. Okay, back to business. So, we're talking about the New Year's resolutions, how we're making all those goals happen. And a lot of times when I have a new client comes to me and they say, oh, they don't have time and all this, but they also say that they don't have enough energy. Like, no, I wish I could do this, but I'm already doing so much. I just cannot do it all. So I want to give you 3 tips. Probably nothing new here, but the key is to actually doing them, right? So, number one, try to get more sleep. Okay. I can tell you, I've been on vacation for 10 days and the beds, well, the mattresses were very hard. It's like sleeping on a concrete slab. I know. I'm complaining here, right? I'm grateful. I'm grateful I was able to not sleep. But I realized how important it is to have sleep. And those who have kids, especially newborns, they're like, oh my gosh, I mean, I forgot how the sleep feels like. So if you're in that kind of position that you can have sleep, um, and here's the thing, we manage our time. We do. And yes, I know it depends on a lot of people and just everybody's running everywhere. But now, okay, a little bit about time. I already covered some time episodes before, but also I want to say that my online membership, it's live. And for a very low amount of money, like you even can put half off at the checkout and you can get membership for 50% off. I opening the whole first month. I'm talking about time management, how to find that time. Okay, now when we cover this, getting enough sleep. Also, look ways that you're spending that time that you're not sleeping. Also, ask yourself, why am I not sleeping? Is there something that you're doing before you go to sleep? And I'm not gonna talk a lot about sleep, but just saying having enough sleep definitely helps the body to recuperate and get more energy. You're like, yeah, tell me something new, right? I know, right? So number two, how to get more energy. Stop doing everything by yourself. Okay, stop doing that by yourself because we herd animals will live with other people, and you doing it so much. Delegate. Ask yourself what is that you're doing of too much, because probably if you don't have enough energy a day, that means you're depleting yourself. I already covered plenty of episodes about that. Okay, number third is do the first activity. Oh, I'm sorry, back up. Identify what is during your day that you need to do that takes too much of your energy. And then do the first thing that if you can. For example, let's say you're working on this big project or you need to call someone or whatever, and then you like worry about that and you're stressing out about that. And it's really draining you because it's taking up a lot of your energy. So what is that you do? You do the first thing in the morning or like the first time when you actually can do that. Because what it does to you is like, number one is you will stop dreading it, doing it. That's mean you will save more energy. And number two, that shows that you show up for yourself. You show up for yourself and then you say, I am definitely going to do this and I'm honoring my needs. I am taking control and I can control the situation. This means when never another situation comes in the future, you will be better in doing it because you already know that you did that before. So you build trust with yourself. So here are those 3 things. So if you have any tips or advice or any stories about what I just said, I would love to hear it in the comments below. And thank you so much for coming here and listening to my videos. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And go check out my website, beamazingyou.com, where you can get my books, sign up on my online membership, look my online classes that I do with Wellness Universe. Um, and I'm already working on another book. I know, isn't that funny? But here's another thing is, I just collaborated to a chapter with the Wellness Universe, the book number 5, and it's coming up next week. I know it's a huge deal. So on the 22nd, it's going to be a big launch, and I will be, one of the authors featured on the book. So I hope it will be best selling again. And I definitely will let you know when that's up. So you're welcome to go and buy that book. And yeah, so a lot of things going on. And I know maybe I'm talking too much, but I just want to make sure I cover everything so you will be up to date what's happening with me. And I'm here to help you. So you're welcome to book a session with me or hire me to speak to your event or your organization about stress management. And yes, tomorrow I'll be back. So yeah, I know. I cannot believe that I broke my 6 months every single day video, and it happened. But what do we do in the cases like that? We have empathy towards ourselves and say, hey, I did the best I could. And you see, and nobody died. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow.